Good morning, good morning. Not financial advice, educational purposes only. Thank you, good Lord, for a new day to trade. I'm not currently in anything. Haven't traded anything today. All the locates are wildly pricey today. So I'm gonna wait for some new pops. Some PRs just came out, so seeing if they move any of the tickers. I know. I mean, 4 to 659, they're usually more pricey, but they were exceptionally pricey today. So let's see. There's a few decent PRs that just came out. I'm not really seeing anything respond to them. BNAI is doing was was that one of the ones that were pricey too? A nice little retest here. Yeah, they were pricey too. Jeez. Well, I'm not seeing um, anything really move right now. Let me know if y'all are seeing something. I'm still playing around with TradeZero Pro in the background. I'm back to mobile, but I did set up my hotkeys. But I might practice outside of the live stream. So yesterday I was trying TZ1. Love the way it looks in the charting, but it fell short in a few areas. But I'll be bouncing between mobile and TZ Pro today, testing it out. BNAI, nice little retest. But the locates are too pricey. I think it's going to keep pushing though. Yeah, it's looking strong. Let's see if it fails at 10 bucks. But nothing I'm really interested in right now. Have you had problem with the charting on the 5-minute? Yeah, I don't understand how their VWAP is so off from my trading view VWAP. That just like blows my mind, and I can't get it anywhere close to the same. But besides that, I like it. I just got to get used to it. But I'm trading mobile right now. Like I said, I'll bounce back and forth. Yeah, I don't see anything right now. If I had like a TTP account, I'd probably play this right now. Like the trade the pool account, but since locates are so pricey, it's not worth it with the TradeZero account. But it looks pretty strong though, so I wouldn't. I mean, since nothing else is moving, it could keep pushing. But again, the locates are too pricey for me, so. Yep. This would have been a good one to have a TTP account. And Trade the Pool, for y'all that don't know, it's like a, although it's not like a, it's a prop firm. But they allow short selling. I'm gonna try one before the year's, well, probably before February's over. I want to try one just to have in the background for like 4 a.m. plays and plays like this, where more just for fun of it, but also for whenever I don't feel like paying the locates, because you don't pay locates. My speculative positions. Anyways, yeah, a little bit of a slow start today. Hanging out till I see something I like. I mean, sitting on my hands until I find something I like, so. BNAI might be squeezing up here. What is the 3.68 million float? I bet this thing's about to push. Probably not a bad ad right there, but I'm not playing it. Crazy. Well, I hope we get more plays here soon. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on BNAI, how it keeps dipping. Oh, there's a huge bid. I bet this thing's about to rip. But who knows? Not confident enough to try it, but it's got it's got some qualities that might make it pump, and nothing else is moving right now, so. Or significantly moving. I'm surprised this is not pulling away. I saw the comment what you said, Ross was in it and the float, and nothing else is moving. VERO. Getting it pulled up on mobile. Where y'all like it, guys? Pretty good little pop, but I don't know if it's gonna keep popping. I'm kind of just keeping an eye on it. Let's see how much the locates are, since everything's so pricey today. A little pricey, but nothing crazy. So I might wait for this like $7 level, and I might miss it, but I'm okay with that. I don't hate it here, but it's just kind of a random spot to try to get in. You know what? I'm gonna take a little starter on it. Because since it's hesitating a little bit. Okay, I got my first entry, $5.95. There we go. I'm up a couple $100 from it now. Well, my entry was 1,000 shares, so that's fine. But I'm trying to decide if I want to secure these profits, if I want to just kind of letting the price action. Okay, so the 1 minute's looking like this. I'll probably start trimming when we get down to about 540. I'm up about 295 right now, but I want to see if it falls a little bit more. Let's see if I regret that. So trimmed a couple hundred there. But again, I want to, now that we're in the low 560s. I'm gonna trim a little more there. I really was hoping it would retrace a little bit more, but I don't want to let it go against me. So I'm only in 600 shares now, because I think there's a chance it could keep pushing. Here we go. Let's see. I just added those shares back, so I'm back in 1,000. Trimmed a little quick on those. We're back in the 570s. And then I'm only sitting on 400 now, so I'm just going to let these fall, or see if they fall back to VWAP, and then I'll close it, or close to VWAP.
SLGB.
Oh, now that something else is pushing, I'm definitely holding. Let's see if it keeps tanking. There we go. Let's go. So trimmed a little here at 551, and I'm out. What happened with what was the other one? SLGB? Was that a fake out, or did it really move up? Oh, it did. These locates were pricey too, weren't they? Okay, I'm still running. So I only have 200 shares. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and trim them here, because it might bounce here at VWAP. Dang, I didn't trim them fast enough. Oh, now we're back in the 540, so I'm gonna get out here. All right, now I'm completely out. It could, there's the chance it just keeps fading, especially since this one just is taking off. I probably should have held these. Yeah, watch it just, yeah, bad call. Getting out of those. But probably money rotation. This might flush all the way back down, but I did decent on it. Where am I at? Yeah, I made close to 400 on it, so I guess I can't complain. But this little, I should have held since SLGB was running. But not bad for 1,000 shares. So basically 395 was my entry, got in there again. I'm kind of tempted to re-add here. Y'all probably gonna think I'm crazy if I get in here. Let me see what price action does though. I think it keeps fading, so I got in another 500 shares at 532, but I might actually, I'm starting to second guess that. Let's see if it just drops somewhere. If not, I'm gonna just get out. Basically I'm gonna set my stop at 532. So if it gets back to my entry, I'm just gonna get out. But I think there's a chance it just keeps fading here, that since SLGB is, well, it's giving back some now. All right, I'm just gonna watch price action for a second. SLGB price of an ounce of gold to borrow 2,000 shares. Oh, geez, that's hilarious. All right, I'm just gonna get out here at 527. All right, I think it keeps fading, but it's kind of a weird entry for me. I usually don't get in like that on a red candle, but I thought it was going to, I mean, it still made like 5 cents off that stupid little ad, but I thought SLGB was going to keep pushing. Yeah, all these these plays from earlier are pricey. The locates. SLG price on ounce of gold. It's so funny to me. My grandma was telling me the other day that my dad talked her out of buying gold, like, because my dad's pretty conservative, and like it was too high risk or something. and that's when it was like, I think a couple hundred, maybe not, I don't even remember, but it was like a couple $100 an ounce, maybe, or maybe $100 an ounce. I can't remember how the story goes, and now it's almost at 5K an ounce. She likes to bring that up. Is SLGB still pushing? Yeah, it's breaking new highs. I think my VERO idea was good, but I don't feel like holding on to it right now. See, now that SLGB is pushing it, it's probably gonna keep fading. Second guessing myself a little bit this morning. Should have just stayed in it, but all good. On VERO, how much is the locates per share? It wasn't cheap, but as usual, I get mine early. I paid $29.50 for 1,000 shares. I guess I could sell them back. I'm glad you said that. I'm probably not going to get back in it at this point. Unless it bounces. I'm always buying. Yeah, locate's the first thing I buy. Yeah, I should have held. There you go. That's all good. We played it pretty good. Got a 595 entry. Basically got out at VWAP. I'm talking about the second ad right there. Should have just let some fall. So you buy them just in case. Yeah. When they get to this price though, like if I'm paying $29 for them, I know I'm going to get an entry. But the typical $4 to $10 per 1,000 shares, I'll snatch those and not even enter the play sometimes. And that sounds wasteful, I'm sure, but if you wait an extra 10, 15, 30 seconds, sometimes that $4 locate is now $40. Or that $10 locate is now $50. You know what I mean? So I don't like that. So I think I actually save money grabbing them quick. Can't confirm that because I don't wait. You know, if I grab, I might waste 2 locates a day out of 10. You know what I mean? So waste $4 here, $10 there. Like I get it. It's wasteful, but what's also wasteful is paying 3x, 4x, 5x for waiting 30 seconds. You know what I mean? Because it's supply and demand. So if it's a lower float, the price is going to go up. If VERO gets back to VWAP though, I might play it again. Well, I just sold my locates. Let me see if I can cancel. I might try this real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that. And I'm gonna try a little position here. See if it breaks and holds. So I only entered 500 shares, so let's see what happens. And then I'll confirm if this starts to wick up and starts to fall back down, I'll probably add another my other 500. There we go, adding. So now I'm gonna see if it fades here, and I'm not even gonna watch it anymore. I'll probably set a stop limit at like a little over 550 and just see if this thing keeps fading in the background. Average is 5.405. It's already up 105 bucks on it, 115. So let's just see if it keeps falling. I'm gonna set a stop at 554, I think. Oh no. This thing just halted. Uh-oh. I have literally never been caught in a halt in pre-market. It's going to be bad news. I hope so. I sure hope so. They just signed the biggest deal ever with like Nvidia, and it opens at like a crazy price. Yeah, it's probably an offering. So I'm gonna set my. I'm still gonna go and set my stop. I'm gonna set it a little bit higher though, just to give it room to act reckless if it needs to after it unhalts. But it's worth the risk to me though. So you know, I got a little. I like to take a little risk here and there. Um, so I don't mind. I'm only in 1,000 shares. So worst case scenario, it's good news, which is doubtful. Um, I'm not in a position that could, you know, wreck me. So I'm gonna set me up. Yeah, I think I've never been caught in one of these before though, which is pretty crazy since I've been trading for a good minute. Yeah, you don't see them too often. And it's usually bad news. This deserves a like, my friend. Yeah, listen to Alexandra. We need some likes. How many people on right now? About 83? Yeah, it's a little bit slow. I followed first trade and made some money. Good deal. Just want to put this out there. I take risk, and y'all know this, but I'm gonna keep saying that because I'm a front side trader and I trade low floats. Just remember, I'm showing you how I trade. I'm happy that some of y'all find ways to watch me and make money, but I just want to put that out there. How do you know the ones you need to grab? Wait, let me start from the top. Okay. It's like hitting a free spin. Let's see. What does AskEdgar say about offering risk? I haven't checked. I did a lot of due diligence on this one recently. I'll look it up. Let's look it up. I hope this thing opens at like $1. That'll make my day. I think this one has like a weird story about it. And what I mean by that is, okay, let's see. The mature, no, that's not it. Hold on a second. I was reading the wrong thing. So cash need is high. They have negative cash. Oh yeah, they're definitely offering ability medium, shelf capacity of less than 1 million, no at the money, no equity not line, no S1 offering. Huh. I'm gonna have to dig in a little bit more. Might have to actually pull up the Discord and look through the filings. Yeah, they have no shelf or add the money in place.
LSTA.
LSTA. All right, I'll keep that one in the background. I don't want that to distract me from other plays. Oh my gosh. See, this is what I don't want to happen here, like something to open up here. What is this? Did this unhalt? So 6 million float, 19 million market cap. Oh, they're getting acquired for $4. I'm leaving it alone. It's not going to move. It's going to stay in this area. Oh my gosh, it's getting deregistered. VERO. Delist. Let's go. I'm about to bank on this one. Let's go. Dang, I wish I was in. Oh, don't be that way, bro. Don't. Never mind. I was about to say I wish I was in heavier. The reason why I said that because y'all probably remember I was a little aggressive with this one. This is the one I made a $6,000 long on. So I was and then I made like 3 or 4K on the short. So I was super heavy playing this one on the first day. So I was about to say I wish I was in heavier, but you know what? Count your blessings. It's cool. I'm about to get paid for this one, so. CJ, are you in it? Or are you just a hype man for me? Both. Good deal. Good deal. Oh, you're in, and Denny's in it too? Let's go. We about to bank, guys. That's even better than offering, honestly. I was getting a little nervous there, though, seeing there wasn't like a lot of. I'm like, uh oh, this might be good news. Anyways, back to the questions. How do you know the ones you need to grab? I assume you're talking about locates. If they meet my criteria, you know, if it's a intense pop, and it's in my market cap range, I'm usually going to get it. Locates on them. Oh, and Martin's in it too. Oh, the crew's about to. The OGs are banking on this one. Martin and CJ, let's go. And let me make sure I'm not missing any more comments. Let's see. Thank you for doing this Monday through Thursday. Oh, no problem, bro. Thank you. Thank you for watching and hanging. Lambos for the whole squad today. JFRB's moving. JF or BR. I don't know if I said that right. So we're at the daily pivot. Speaking of OGs, Martin introduced me to these pivots. Yeah, it's a decent little pop. I'm probably kind of wanted to see if it would push a little more. So I might miss this one. But all these ones that were previous runners getting little pops now. Yeah, I should have jumped in this one. But I'm gonna wait. Just okay, now I might consider it now that we're a little bit closer up here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get some locates. If I'm fast enough, I'm gonna get in it. Alright, got a little position in it. 139. Not the best entry, but it's played it small, and if it pushes up a little bit more, I got another 1,000 waiting for it. Let's go. Let's go. See if we drop a little bit more. Uh-oh, we're getting a little bit of a recovery, so let's see what happens. I honestly would like for it to push back to 140, 150 and fell again. To be honest, I'll add to it. Played it very small, only entered, and y'all know my initial entry was only 500, but now I'm adding another 500 here at 143, and then I have another 500 at 149, so I'm only in 1,000 shares. Because if I feel like I don't get a good entry, like I snuck that 139 in just to see, because I thought it was about to fall, I usually will do that small size, because I don't like chasing. So if I do chase, it's going to be small size. But I got a decent fill. What was that? 144 or 143, something like that. So my average is a little bit higher now, 1,000 shares. I'm green on it, basically break even though, but let's see what happens. If it pushes to 149, I'll add some more. But if it starts holding over 150, that's where I consider dipping out and re-adding. Oh, good. Is this pushing again? Yes. It'll steal attention from all these other plays, or it should. Nothing's guaranteed. Let's see if we get a little flush here. It could, and see, you see what it's doing too. See how it's wicking and then it's recovering. So there's some buyers that's snagging it up. I'm playing it small, so I'm not gonna make any money if I like close out here. But so I'm waiting for a bigger move. Here we go. I would like it to make one more leg down. Should probably start trimming here, but I want to kind of see if it makes another leg down. All right, I'm trimming now that we're in 120s and we're at the 9, just in case it bounces. Actually, I might just get out. Yeah, I'm out. Cool. Only grab 2,000 locates for JFBR. And the reason why I went ahead and closed out my whole position is because I thought it might bounce off the 9, but it might keep flushing. So if y'all are in it, I hope it flushes for y'all. I was hoping we get a little bounce here and I could re-enter. BNA eyes cracking. Those early pops, it's hard for them to hold up sometimes. And excuse my ignorance, but when this unhalts, does it go directly to the OTC? Like the same day? Oh, again, I've never been caught in these. Or does it stay delisted? Or I guess I'm curious on the time frame. Oh, JFBR. Let me. Oh, I had an order waiting at 145, so it got filled. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. That's what I was wanting. It's even better than I expected. So I'm back in, and I added a little more too in the low 140s because I was only 500 shares at $45. So we'll try to ride her down. Let's see what happens. And I already trimmed a little at 137 because I entered, I messed up my entry. I added too many just then. So back to, I'm in a weird number now, 1,200 shares, but in 1,200, let's see what happens. So I actually had 2,500 shares of this one. Going back to, somebody asked me how many locates I had. Now this time, since it's a retest, I might hold it and see if it come like a little bit longer, because I've already made money on it. And a lot of times, so this is kind of exactly what I said when I got out at the 9. You'll see this action pop to a level, go to the 9 or VWAP or whatever, bounce again, test that level. And a lot of times this second test, if it doesn't break or hold, a lot of times, it might not happen this time, but a lot of times that's when they'll like, and y'all have seen me do this on the end of day Discord live stream recently. I can't remember which one it was, but this second pop, oh, it's PN. A lot of times you'll get like a little bit cleaner fade on it, but this one's pushing. So let's see what happens. But I think we might get a decent fade on it here. Let's just see though. And if it holds over 150, not end of the world, I'll stop out and I'll look to enter at a higher, you know, if it gets closer to like, you know, 190, I'm going to re-enter it. But right now I just added a little bit more, so I'm in 1,700 shares. But I have a hard time believing it's going to keep pushing. Like I said, it could. Anything can happen. This is small caps. They're sketchy. They're manipulated. Whatever. But I'm going to roll the dice with this one. I think it's a decent setup. It's clearly struggling above this pivot. Did you decide to switch to the 1 minute chart for 5? I don't know. I've been using the 1 minute a little bit more for sure. I don't know what the story is on that. I think because I've been considering more longs and taking more longs, it's a little bit easier for me to take long positions on the 1 minute. And then since I've been looking at longs more, it's made me kind of respect the 1 minute a little bit more. So a little more granular, but I still like the 5 minute the best. I don't like it. I'm not concerned, but I would like to see it fail VWAP quickly. The longer it holds, the longer it makes me a little nervous. There we go. Okay. So let's see if we get that cleaner fade or if it holds VWAP. Has anybody, well, I might chat GPT it. Yeah, and I'm gonna just let this one fall in the background, but in the meantime, I'm going to chat GPT what to expect with VERO. It makes me think of that. There we go. We're at 131. Banking. Let's see if it keeps fading or if it tries to bounce here. I trimmed a little, just FYI, at 132, just in case it does try to bounce here. So I'm only in 704 shares. I don't know how the 4 shares got there, but Mobile Life. So let's see. Dang, JFBR. It's not wanting to die easy. So it pushes a little bit higher. I'll add back the shares I was in. We're getting nice moves on it though. I'm just not trading enough size on it. So that's why I'm trying to catch a little bit bigger moves. So added a little bit more here. And then my next entry is 149, if it gets there. Hope it doesn't, because that's going to make me nervous. But I try to grab some more locates. It's saying no locates available. I don't like that either. I usually take that as a red flag. Again, not too concerned, but I don't like when there's no locates available, especially this early. Here we go. Might be stopping out of this thing. Hopefully not. Let's see. Got my 149 fill. Oh, I got partial fill though, dang it. Now I got filled. It's about to break 150 though, I think. Let's see what happens. But I'm still in it. And I'm just going to watch. Breaks 150. I'm just going to stop out. Not play the average up game. I'll find a better level to add. But as of right now, I like that candle. There we go. I'm back in the money. I'm going to trim a little here just to... I got up to 2,000 shares. Now we're in the 130. So now I'm back to 1,000 shares because it's showing a little strength now. I still like it, but not as much as I did earlier. It's showing that it's trying to fight right now. So trim most of mine. I'm only in 500 shares now. Still going to try to let these just slowly fade, but again, it's putting up a little bit of a fight, better fight than I thought it was going to. Okay, the company announced its plan to voluntarily delist. If it gets back up to 150, I'm probably not going to add. You know how I had the entry at 149? I don't know if I'm going to add this time. It's feeling pretty strong to me. I'm not saying it's going to break 150, but I think there is a chance. So I'm just going to stop out of these few I'm in if it gets over 150. Again, it might still fail here, but playing defensive. I'm not going to add here at 149 like I typically do. Anyways, the company announced plan to voluntarily delist from NASDAQ and deregister with the SEC and expects the latest trading day on NASDAQ to be around February 6th. Okay, that makes more sense. another nice little flush off that level. I think you just became a swing trader. Oh, nice little flush off JFPR here. I wish I would have had it at 149 now. And I'm completely out at 138. So I'm out of this one. If it gets back to, now it's going to just flush nasty probably. What I was holding it for. But if it gets back up to 149, I might consider it this time since I'm not holding shares. Here it goes. Of course it's going to do it this time. And that makes more sense. I was basing that discussion earlier off the 1 minute. It's usually the 5 minute where it's the move, drops, the retest, then the fade. So that's a good point about me watching it in the 1 minute. I can't have the same rules for the 1 minute and 5 minutes. So it's funny when you said that about the 1 minute, I kind of forgot I was on the 1 minute for a little bit. But I'm going to add back if it gets to 149. I'm not in it right now, so if it fades, it's going to fade without me. NASDAQ costs on average around 120,000 per year for these companies to stay listed. Yeah, but I wonder what the deeper meaning is though. It is expensive, but it opens up so much more opportunity when you're on like the NASDAQ than OTC. So I wonder what their underlying reason was. Like it's a lot harder to get like funding and other things being an OTC ticker. The reason I know this is because, and most of y'all are probably aware of it too, because I worked for a publicly traded cannabis company for a little bit. The one I'm at now is not publicly traded, and we had to be on the OTC. But you're right, it cost us a lot to even just be on OTC, much less NASDAQ. Do I like BOXL? What time is it? 7:53. Hopefully we'll get us some decent PRs here in a second. Do I like BOXL? Yeah, I kind of do a little bit, but I would want it to get back to VWAP. I don't like it here. So strong move, strong break below VWAP, try to retest, fails, dips, and then if it curls back towards VWAP, yeah, I like this story that it's telling, you know what I mean? So hard push, fell, couldn't get back over it. Odds are it's going to fail again at VWAP. It's already done that once. It broke through it hard here. So yeah, if it gets back there, I think it's a decent play if the locates aren't crazy. I think this is one of those expensive ones earlier. But I'll set a little notification at 240. Yeah, I was talking about just some fundamentals. I mean, on technicals, it looks good, but it does have a tiny float though, less than 1 million. Yeah, market cap is only 2 million. Tiny little company. History of dilution, but there's not a lot of offering availability right now, and their cash position is good though. Oh, this is a cash flow positive company. And the market cap's only 2 million. Interesting. I don't usually like shorting cash flow positive companies. Interesting. No, Vero hasn't unhalted yet, I don't think. Oh, it's saying I'm up quite a bit though. It looks like it's about to open around $5 is what I'm seeing. It hasn't opened yet though. That's not enough. I'm not selling at $5. Wait. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not selling at $5. I'll hold this thing. It better open lower than $5. The only thing that makes me nervous with it is this stupid delisting pumps. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Sometimes right before these tickers get delisted, they go on these crazy pumps. We haven't seen that in a while though. Like that was a theme for a little bit. And I love those because, you know, like it's going to come back to reality, especially my old self where I didn't cut and just average up. But I hope it opens lower than 490. That's what I'm seeing on it right now. You see an offers at 240? Yeah, that's more like it. I mean, this is a big deal to get. Again, why? Let me see if I can find out. Why? $172 now? Oh my gosh. I hope so, but I'm seeing 484 on mine. $158, let's go. I hope so. Get me excited, bro. Yeah, that's what I was. It's kind of weird because the new. I'm reading the comment right now. Kind of weird because the news that send Zero to 11 recently was a major investor taking control of the company. Yep, that's what I was trying to look for in AskEdgar, but I kind of got distracted. Yeah, VERO had like a interesting. Let me see if I can find it. Kind of had an interesting story about it. So Vero, so here's the little, oh, did it, nice, there was that leg down we were talking about. Good deal, glad you caught it. Who caught it? Kurt, let's go. BOXL, $91 for 1,000 locates. No, sir, I'm not paying that. Is that what that notification was? Dang, I like this setup too. Because it's going to probably fail here. But that's pricey. Let me see if I'm getting the same quote. Yeah. I like the setup, guys, but that's pretty pricey.
SLGB.
This is when it'd be nice to have the trade the pool account I was talking about, where you don't have to pay for locates. VERO open.
BOXL.
Oh my gosh, I just closed out at $2. I had a $2 order waiting. Watch it go lower. 1,000 shares. Oh, I probably should have held. Look at it still going down. I just did that just in case it wigged. Oh, I left so much money on the table. It's at 160. CJ, guys, I hope y'all are holding. The reason I did that is because that 200 was close right here, so I wasn't sure
MLEC.
it would go much lower. Oh my God, I banked on that one. I'm sitting at $4,600 on the day. Should just walk away now. Oh, I guess that 2 was a pretty good exit because it's bouncing now.
AQMS.
AQMS is pushing. What's the story with this one? 2.9 million float. Aquametal and 6K Energy execute multi-year supply agreement. Oh, these partnership deals have been pumping. So and agreements and all this stupid crap. So I wouldn't be surprised if this one pushes a little bit. So I'm probably gonna sit this one out. Kind of tempted to consider a long on this one, but I'm not going to. But the point is, the reason why I say things like that is that kind of tells me don't enter short. Whenever I consider like potentially, I don't think the news is that great, but this type of news has been responding really well. So I'm just going to watch it. No long, no short. I'm just going to watch. Man, thank you. Good Lord for the VERO play. I'm smiling ear to ear. I don't have my camera on today, but your boy's grinning. That's nice. I don't know. I kind of like that it's struggling under VWAP now, though. What's the locates look like on this? Oh, I missed the flush. That's all good. That was a nice flush. Hope some of y'all caught that. I was a little cautious with it because, again, like I said, going into this week, I thought it was going to be a hotter, more hot pre-market because I kind of got rocked last week. Like I was saying, I started almost every day last week in the red going into regular session. Like pre-market hasn't been treating me good. And I noticed these partnership and multi-year agreements and things like that have been hot, but this one's flushing. So hope I didn't talk any of y'all out of playing it, but I missed this one. What would you pay for BOXL? It's a good price. Did it end up? I mean, it wants to break through there, though. It's stacking it, but I still think there's a chance it fails. Again, with stocks, anything can happen. So what would I pay for it? Like $20, $30 max? But again, that's something that you got to decide and I know you were just asking out of curiosity, but decide what you want to pay, what it's worth, you know, what the position's worth to you. Because what I hate is overpaying for locates and then taking a loss on the position. Like, that gets me so frustrated. And right now, it just made a stronger move above it too. So if it breaks a new high now, I wouldn't even consider it. But sometimes you'll see this. This is like the test, seeing if it can break over it. What'll probably happen is it'll still fail and fall below it. But if it breaks over 260, if I was in it, I would just probably stop out or lower my size. Oh, AQMS is coming back. Might not be a bad entry here, to be honest. Let me see, how much are locates on AQMS? I was scared to enter it on the initial pop, but this is kind of appealing. Oh, it's cheap locates too. I might actually enter this one. Just play a little VWAP failure. Okay, I'm in it. Not the best entry, so I'm in it small, and then if it pushes back up to like, what was that, 780-ish, I'll add some. Oh, here we go. Now we're in 770.
BOXL.
Uh-oh.
SLGB.
I'm curious to know what BOX, what happened to it. I'm getting an alert for it. Did it just push? Ooh, okay. I might have got in too early because now it broke above that. Let's see. I definitely got in too early. So let's see. Where did it go up to? Okay, I'm gonna trim some now that I'm back at break even after that move. Okay, I'm back to only 500 shares. So 827. So I'll know if it breaks over 827 again, I'm gonna be very concerned. But right now I'm good. I'm barely in the money. Let's just say break even. And you know what's, I'm about to go on a little rant. Because you know what's funny? How I've seen like some of Ross's videos, how he'll just talk about how risky these shorts are and how they can, you know, what, I won't get into it. But like, I could have a very solid argument that this can also happen too, though. Like, short selling is risky, but even going long in pre-market, like imagine if you had, Ross had his like 200, 300K, whatever position, and then this happens. Like, that's a disaster. So like, anyways, this is falling. I'm trimming a little bit more here in the 760s, but I want to hold, so I'm still in 300 shares, but I want to hold some just in case it fails. But if it pushes back to 8 or 820, I'm going to enter it. I know, I guess I just get annoyed for, because I've just seen some of his videos, and he gives like these really extreme scenarios. He's like, if I was to enter a $2 million position and it goes up 400%, I would lose $10 million, you know? And it's just like, bro, like, yes, who's entering a questionable $2 million short in pre-market that could 4x? You know what I mean? Just, I hate when these extreme examples are used for shorting, but maybe that's a good thing. It keeps people scared to do it. I don't know. I'm like, is that scenario realistic to your followers? Because it's not realistic to me. I'm not going to be in a $2 million position, you know? But I have been watching a little bit more of his videos. I'm becoming more of a fan of the dude, but I just don't like when he throws a lot of shade at shorts or like acts like it's substantially more high risk than going long pre-market. It's still, I mean, it's still high risk too. So trimming a little bit more here in the 760s, just not falling as fast as I want it to. So I'm just taking profit. Well, now we're in the 750s. Might trim a little bit. Oh, okay, here's the fade. I'm just going to hold these now a little bit. Trim a little here, 720s. Denny Burns, that's a good way to put it. Oh, gosh. And we're not even shorting like legit companies. Like if these were like good companies, I would be interested in them. But he does have a sweet ponytail, that's for sure. But like I said, I think he's insightful though, majority of the time. And it's not just him. Everybody talks that way about shorts. fake news type of. Are you trading on margin? No, I mean they to short sell. I think you have to have margin. If you're talking about like leverage, I'm allowed 2x, but I don't go into it because again, y'all know I have a lot of safety parameters around how I trade. I keep my account small on purpose. Speaking of short selling being risky, like I have all these ways of kind of like preventing those crazy blowups from happening. So I usually only keep about 25 to about 50K in my account. Anytime it gets over 50K, I withdraw. So I intentionally keep my account small just in case I have one of those days where I just like go off the deep end. And that it has happened many times. So that's my way of like, if you lose your, you know what, today, like at least the most you can lose is 25K, which is still a lot. Don't get me wrong, but compared to some losses I took when I was learning. So I'm adding a little bit more here at $8. And then if it breaks over that 827, I'm just going to get out. I'm only in 300 shares though, because I covered everything but 100 shares and I just added a couple hundred here. I'm just kind of cruising along right now, not entering heavy unless I see something I really love, because VERO made my morning. I'm up over 4K because of it. So, and a few other plays going my way. So I'm not going to do anything to mess that up. But the 7.99 ad looking good so far, or where did I get in at? 7.95. So trimming a little bit more here in the 740s.
SLGB.
Yeah, I wish I would have added more size there. I only added a couple hundred shares at AQMS. And then the main reason is it's a $7 ticker. So that was still like a little 1,400 ad, which is still not that much. But again, I'm not going to add a lot of size pre-market because one, I normally don't. And two, I got a cushion. And if I was to do something to blow this VERO cushion, I will be beside myself. So I'll probably trade small the rest of the session. But if I see a good setup, I'm still going to play it though. And if there's a reason to be aggressive, I will. But with AQMS right now, I'm just scalping the moves up and then the flushes back down, small size. Whatever ended up happening to BOXL? Oh, it did fail, but it pushed a little bit above it first. Yeah, this move would have got me though. I probably would have stopped out. So I'm glad I didn't play it. And it's not uncommon for them to do this, push a little above it, then fail. But it's hard to gauge when they're going to do that though. Still holding some runners on AQMS if it just wants to completely crack. But I'm out of 90% of my position from earlier. I'm only literally just holding on to 100 shares just to see if it wants to give more back. If it gets back to 820, I want to add some more till it can prove it can break over this 827. Because a lot of times you'll see these with these pre-market pops. You'll see this big wick. Then you'll see another wick that is a little lower on the 5 minute. Then you'll see another wick, which is a little bit lower. So see, the wicks are getting lower, lower, lower. If it starts wicking above, let's say 827, that's a concern for me because that's kind of telling me momentum might be changing. So lower high, lower high, lower high. If I see a wick above 827, that's like, okay, this thing might start pushing again. So that's what I'm looking for.
SLGB.
Looks like you got pretty close with your VERO exit. Nice. Yeah, I think I did pretty good. Thank you, thank you. I got out exactly at $2. I had just an order waiting. Because what I was scared was it would like bounce and like you see it sometimes with offerings and delisting, like it makes this crazy move and then they'll bounce, and it's just like if you didn't catch that first death candle, sometimes you could get left behind. But there we go. I wish I was in more than 100 shares, but I made $100 off these. I'm covering it. Man, what a flush. Jesus Christ. I wish I was holding a bigger position than that. But again, there's a lot of signs that this one was about to do that. My God, what a flush. I'm out. But like I was saying, these higher wicks, I mean a lower wick is, to me, that's just, it's telling me it's getting a little heavy. Like I said, free spins. Was in a meeting. Did it pay you fine? Yeah, I'm sitting over 4K on the morning. It paid me very well. I love, these are my favorite plays. Because short selling, like, we have an edge, but we got to work for our money. You know what I mean? We take risks. We got to, you know, I guess what I'm getting at is it's nice when one goes your way.
PAVM.
Like that. PAVM. It just feels like free money. PAVM. Float is 820K. I'm not interested. And it popped and broke above this previous pop, so I'm just not even gonna watch it. Y'all can play it, but I'm not interested in it. Oh yeah, you missed my whole rant about that earlier. Just trading with Ross. It's not just Ross. Tim, what was it? Tim Sykes. He likes to throw shit. Like a lot of these big names throw shade at shorting. But all good. All good.
PAVM.
Yeah, I don't know, but I don't like it. 820K float, and it's pushing. Don't like it enough for a long, but definitely don't like it for a short. So this $10 level, you know what I mean? It's a little psych level, and the fact that it's breaking through it this strong, it might keep ripping, to be honest. Is there any news? Let me see. Because the thing about these reverse split pumps, like I have played them a lot in the past. Oh yeah, this actually has news. Yeah, this one's going to push, guys, and it's U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs. Yeah, tiny float, and with everything going on with Greenland and Venezuela and everything else, like, oh, is this
PAVM.
I wouldn't be surprised if this. Yeah, look at this thing. I went right to the 200s. That would have been a good short off the 200s. Y'all know I love the 200s, but with floats and decent news, with the float being under 1 million and decent news, yeah, I'm not interested in this. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing keeps pushing, guys. PAVM. Do I take a small long on the VWAP? I'm gonna buy the dip. Oh, it's already running. Let's go. Holding. I want to see if it gets back to 15. Oh my gosh. I'm up 500 bucks on it now. I trimmed some, so I'm only holding half my position. Oh, thank goodness it's giving back. So now I'm back to break even. No, now I'm back up. I won't give a play-by-play, but long story short, my entry was 1265. Oh my gosh.
PAVM.
Okay, I took some more off, so I just have runners now. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. I'm out. I went ahead and got out. I made decent on it. It could squeeze past these 200s, but I think it's going to be hard for it. 15 is a pretty strong cycle level, and these 200s are, you know how I feel about them. I like to short at the 200, so I'm out. But made a little bit on it. Caught it from 1265 and trimmed up on 3 times, I think 1350, and then twice around 1450. So I'll take it. I don't know why I enter so aggressively with long positions though. Like I entered 500 shares there, and this is a $14 stock, so that was kind of aggressive, but it paid off. But yeah, I'm not interested in shorting this guy. Ross is up 22. Oh, so he was playing it too. I might. I wonder if I should play it again. All right, I'm back in at VWAP. I got a really good entry, I think. 1295. Uh-oh. Let's see if it was though. See if it bounces. I'm already up a couple $100 on it now. So I'm just gonna hold it. See if it pushes one more time. I'm already trimming. I have a hard time holding longs. I know this is not what y'all are here for, watching me take questionable longs, but oh, here we go, over 14 now. Trimmed. And I literally only have 100 shares now. Just seeing if it makes one more push. And I'm out. Again, I have a hard time with these longs. And the problem is, so I don't think I'm gonna play it anymore, because usually y'all notice a lot of times when I get in these long, oh, and y'all know how I like when the 9 and the VWAP align. The problem with me here is 15 is a strong psych level, and we have two 200s it has to break. Could it do it? Absolutely. Absolutely. And there's a good chance it does that. But I don't like entering a position this close to that resistance. So I scalped it a couple times, caught a couple dollars on the moves, but I think I'm done with it. Okay, let's see what the comments are saying. Watch it rip now. And no FOMO. If it rips, it is what it is. but I do, again, I'm not very good at going long, so it's got to have a lot of clear parameters for me. So anyways, let's see what the comments are saying. Oh, in 4 minutes till 8:30, so. So what broker do you use? Okay, yeah, I got it back. Okay, so what broker do you use? TradeZero. TradeZero, and I like them. Just a friendly reminder, but we should not use the Lord's name in vain. Appreciate that. Oh, I'm glad I got out of PAVM. What? Don't use the Lord's name in vain. What did I say? Apologies. Stock telling us horror stories about shorting and halts with only yeah, no, totally. I went too far back, I think. Nice job, bro. Yesterday I took my first short trade of the year and made 140 after commissions and fees. Good job, bro. Nice stuff. Justin, you're trading very well today. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Now, today's been a good day. I called it a lucky break with Vero, but show up every day. Sometimes you get lucky, too. Love to see all winning trades, long and short. So what are the 7 indicators you have on your trading view? I just showed you right here. It's not much. I probably could have used a triple EMA and a triple SMA and could have removed some of these, but it's mostly just EMAs, SMAs, and the reason I have extra 200s here is because I want the daily to always show up on the chart, no matter if I'm on the 1 minute, 5 minute, whatever, and then I just have the pivots as well. Yeah, you probably noticed I don't even have volume on my charts. I like for mine to kind of stay pretty clean. And volume doesn't help me. Like, I'm not saying it's not legit, but it just hasn't helped my trading. So I just don't have it on there. If I don't think it's like beneficial to my trading, I just don't have it on my charts. It's probably because I don't know how to use volume correctly, but I've tried many times, and like it fakes me out more than anything. You're a beast today. I see your calmness also mirroring on your trading. Appreciate it. And that's why I'm trying to take more longs, because I notice I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with the longs. I still get out pretty quick, but I think this was a smart one to get out quick though, because now we're it might be stuck under the 9 now, but appreciate it, guys. Appreciate y'all's support. Hopefully y'all are learning something today. And I'm glad a lot of y'all caught that Vero halt down though. That was nice. LUCD, sympathy playoff, PAVM. 1 minute till new PRs come out. And I might wrap up. Y'all know I don't do as, I'll probably wrap up in the next 15 minutes or so. Y'all know I don't do very well with these pops, the 830 pops.
REVB.
REVB, this is a trash ticker. I mean, what's the float? 5 million? This probably isn't a bad short if it gets a little bit more extended, but let's see what the daily looks like. Again, I'm gonna take my time. This level right here, this 115 probably isn't terrible, but it's just not up a lot. Is that where it's going to? Yeah, it's kind of stuck under 115 now. I'm not in it yet, guys. I kind of want it to push a little bit more. I might enter it, but I'm still doing my due diligence on it for now. Revelation Biosciences reaches agreement with FDA on Gemini approval path. Talking about like Google Gemini AI. Or is that something else? I think this is not that strong of news, honestly. I might take a stab with a tight stop if it gets back up there. Wish it was up a little bit more than 20% though. I'm grabbing some locates. I'm thinking about it. All right, I'm in it. 115. Small though. Man, I got lucky. As soon as I got in that thing, it dropped. Trimmed a little here. I want to see if it gives back a tiny bit more. But the reason why I'm taking profit quick is because it has FDA in the title. And even if it's BS, like saying that you reached an agreement with FDA makes me a little nervous since things are heating up. So I'm taking profit pretty quick on it. So
PAVM.
I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, is PAVM pushing back up? Look at it. Oh my gosh, this thing is a beast. So I'm just gonna hold these REVB a little bit longer since PAVM might steal some attention here. They're two completely different price ranges, so it might not. People that are trading a dollar ticker might not trade $15 tickers, but I'm just going to hold the runners, see if they fall a little bit more. Here we go. I am... do I get filled? Yes, I got filled. I'm out at 104, so... Didn't make that much on it, but it was a fun little play, I guess. So called it 115, got out at 107 and 104. But wasn't that much size because, again, unless it's a setup I really like, I'm not going to add size right now. I'm not going to do anything to jeopardize. Ooh, now we're at 96 cents. Round trip. Round trip. Uh-oh, look at PAVM. We just broke a new high. Well, I hope one of y'all call it REVB with me. Why trade pre-market? Because I'm up 5K today, that's why. I mean, I don't know, what do you mean, bro? Today I got a little lucky though. I'm not going to pretend like this is normal. Nah, I like pre-market. Yeah, I trade regular hours, after hours. I trade whatever I can fit in my schedule. It's nice because I can do it before work. It's nice because we get to catch initial moves. But yeah. My trading view is a little bit strange. Sometimes the 200 SMA on the daily and on 5-minute and 1-minute align, but sometimes the 200 on daily is higher. You know why? Am I set up wrong? I don't know. Sometimes the 200 SMA. I don't know, man. That's a little confusing. Because mine all align. Huh. don't know what to tell you. And without seeing it, it's kind of hard to troubleshoot it for you, bro. But that's weird. You covered at 96? Let's go, bro. But yeah, no, today's been a good day. I'm not gonna pretend like this is normal. I caught, you know what I mean? Like I caught a break with the halt, but it would have been a good day even without it. So that made it better. Hang out a little bit longer, see if there's any more plays. Yeah, I could have made a little bit more on REVB, but still not a bad little quick scout. What is PAVM doing? Did it ever break? No. Colin, are you still on? I know you got to get ready for work around this time. If you're on, let me know. I want to know if you call it VERO. Sounds like a few of us had a decent day today, though. If I don't see anything, what's time is it? 8:38. So if I don't see anything by 8:40, I'm probably gonna bounce, guys. Because after 8:30, after 9 o'clock, especially, my win. I always say my win rate is my profitability goes down. My win rate actually stays about the same, but my losses are much bigger, so it affects my profitability. So I usually wrap up around this time, but my adrenaline's rushing from that VERO, so I'm like geeked up right now. I want to like keep trading, but the smart thing to do is to slow it down, take a break. So I'm gonna hang out for another 2 minutes. If nothing presents itself, I'm gonna bounce. But thank you all for hopping on today. Hopefully y'all caught some of these trades. Got a decent long, a couple decent shorts, and then I caught a break getting caught in a halt that went my way. So it's nice. This will help my confidence a little bit because I was a little shook from pre-market. I'm not kidding. Last week was probably one of my roughest weeks in pre-market, and God knows how long, probably since summer. So this is interesting about AQMS. If anybody is looking to trade it a little bit later, the main dude at AskEdgar, I don't know what his name is, but his JMT 415, he said AQMS, as I mentioned before, they filed the shelf on time, so they will be able to use it even while it's still pending effect. These guys raise every chance they get. So something to think about with, oh, I thought he was talking about PAVM. Dang it, never mind. So AQMS is already given back. So let's see what it says about PAVM, and then I'm gonna bounce. See if this will be a, yeah, they did a 1 for 30 reverse split on November 13th. Yeah, they're a serial diluter too. They have 4 active at the monies, 3 pipes. Oh, that was their history. Sorry. So their availability, they have 2.2 million left on the shelf, but the ATM at the money remains live, and deep in the money warrants give instant raise capacity. So and they don't have very much cash left. So overall, pretty high offering risk. But on that note, guys, I might second half of the day look at trying to trade backside in the Discord. Y'all know lately I've been really enjoying that. So on that note, I am going to wrap up. I'm about to leave, but no, I didn't catch Vero. Dang, 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 dang. What scanner and broker did you say? So I use TradeZero. A link is in the description. Link is in the description for TradeZero. There's some incentive for using my link. It is an affiliate link. It doesn't cost you more. And the scanner I use is Trade Ideas. I got a link for that one as well. So see y'all tomorrow, and thanks y'all for tuning in.